You're watching Football Daily, and it's that time of week again, ladies and gentlemen, where we discuss the biggest bits of transfer gossip. With the transfer window opening again in just under a month, we will be covering all the latest rumours from around the world. If you hear any transfer rumours yourself, remember to tweet them in. So make sure you're following us on Twitter and tweet #TransferTalk to me at Zach Jellab. And as always, guys, if you want to keep up to date with the footballing world, make sure you like and subscribe. Do it. French news outlet RMC are reporting that Adrien Rabiot has ended all contract negotiations with PSG and will be ready for a move away from Paris come the 1st of January before his contract expires in the summer. Mainly restricted to substitute appearances in recent weeks, the Frenchman has turned down numerous offers and called off all negotiations with the club, and is now in search of more game time away from the Parc des Princes. And the four-time Ligue 1 champion is now being monitored by Arsenal and Tottenham, along with Barcelona, of course. The PSG Academy graduate made his debut for the side in 2012 and was a regular figure in midfield over Unai Emery's 2-season-long tenure. So a move to the Emirates would see him reunited with the Spaniard, who is likely to give him the game time he's after. However, Tottenham's midfield is in desperate need of plugging, and their squad will need strengthening should they progress in the Champions League, suggesting he has some good options should PSG be tempted in a January sale ahead of a summer freebie. Over to the West End of London now, where Ruben Loftus-Cheek is after a move away from Stamford Bridge. Notoriously difficult for academy graduates to carve a senior career in blue, the 10-capped English international is yet to gain a Premier League start under Maurizio Sarri. The 22-year-old has admitted that he's found it tough going from a starter at Crystal Palace to the fringes of the Chelsea squad. According to the Metro, clubs are queuing up to offer RLC regular first-team football. Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, West Ham and Newcastle have entered the race for the midfielder, while Schalke are going to reignite their interest in January as well. In 6 games, Loftus-Cheek has scored 5 goals and is hoping that his recent form can earn him a rare start against Wolves tonight. The Guardian are reporting that he will request a loan move if he's not given chances in December. At the beginning of the season, Chelsea made it clear he wouldn't be leaving, but he would be a very exciting addition to a club further down the league. From one midfielder struggling from game time to the next. Isco is looking for the exit out of the Bernabeu after not starting one of Solari's first 7 games in charge. And it looks like the Spaniard could be crossing the channel, as Tottenham, Chelsea and Arsenal are ready to battle for the 26-year-old midfielder. Unai Emery handed the Los Blancos star his debut at Valencia, and the playmaker could replace the outgoing Aaron Ramsey. However, Don Ballon are reporting that a switch to Serie A is more likely, with Napoli keen to sign Isco in January. Back in May, Guardiola's Man City were linked with an €80 million move for the midfielder, who's been at Madrid since 2013. He previously clashed with Zidane and fueled transfer rumours in the summer when he stated that he didn't have the confidence needed by a player in the Spanish capital. So 6 months and another managerial fallout later, and looks like this time Isco could be waving goodbye to Los Blancos in January. The Standard is reporting that Chelsea have already approached Borussia Dortmund about signing Christian Pulisic in January. The American star is stalling on contract talks with 18 months left on his current deal. But BVB reportedly wants €70 million for their classy winger, a fee the Blues haven't been able to meet. According to the paper, Liverpool is Pulisic's first choice location, as he wants to be reunited with Jurgen Klopp, but it seems that the Blues have the upper hand in talks. Ready to replace the 20-year-old though is Thorgan Hazard, who has caught Dortmund's attention after scoring 8 and assisting 5 in 13 games for Mönchengladbach. However, etched into Hazard's contract with the German side is a buyback option for Chelsea, who sold him in 2015, putting them in a very strong bargaining position for Pulisic's signature. But where do you think the American will be better suited? Let us know in the poll above. Over to Turin now, where the rumour mill is spinning double time, as Calcio Mercato are reporting that an unnamed Premier League club have made a substantial offer for Alex Sandro. The Brazilian fullback has reached a stalemate in the Juventus boardroom over discussions about a new contract. Calcio Mercato are reporting that the 27-year-old is looking for £7 million per season, plus bonuses to stay with the Serie A champions, around 3 times the fee he receives at the moment. That kind of cash would give him status as Juve's second highest earner, behind Cristiano Ronaldo, but sufficiently above Douglas Costa and Paulo Dybala. Speculation grows that the English club in question is Manchester United, who ignited their interest in the defender in the summer, and that they have offered him over £8 million a season to move to the Premier League. Clearly for Sandro, money talks, and a winter switch could be on the cards. finally, we stay in Italy, where Rafinha could be about to find a new home. The Barcelona playmaker has made just 3 starts this season under Valverde and has been linked with a move to Roma. Having joined Barca from Celta Vigo in 2014, the Brazilian spent last season on loan at Inter and has barely clocked up 1,000 minutes for the Spanish super club in 4 years. So far this term, he has made just 3 starts, and his dad, who works as his agent, has stated that they will look for an exit out of the new camp as he needs to be playing 30 to 40 games a season. Roma are keen to acquire the midfielder, but if his loan fee at Inter was anything to go by, he won't come cheaply. We aren't too sure whether the Romans would be looking to fork out over 30 million euros or where he would fit in their packed midfield. But watch this space, as there's less than a month till the January window opens. So that's the end of Transfer Talk for this week. If we've missed out on any transfer rumours, let us know on Twitter. The @ are on screen right now. And if you've enjoyed this, head over to FDFC, where the next episode of Sevens is going live today.